Welcome everyone to Zero Parades for Dead Spies. Today we are checking this out as part of the Steam Next Fest event for February 2026, and this is a game that I'm pretty interested in. It is by this studio or some of the team members that made Disco Elysium. I've played a bit of Disco Elysium and I've never got to do an entire playthrough of it, but I've wanted to go back to it for quite a while now. This is essentially that studio's next game. So with all that said, we're just going to hit new game, get into the demo, and see what this is all about. But I've been looking forward to seeing some more about this. What kind of spy are you? Custom character not available in the demo. Okay, and we don't really, it says 4-2-3. 3-4-2 and 2-3-4. Looks angry, semi-happy, and sad. You know what? We're gonna go with the middle one. Oh, once you click on them. Kinetic, charismatic, analytical. Baseline biped. Okay, we're gonna go with the charismatic one. I love some dialogue checks and such. I mean, well, everything is a dialogue check in these games. But raise an active skill to train your body and its impulses. Coordination, doppelgang, instincts, sensors, shadow play. Differing parts. All right, so we have 3 points to spend. And first we have to go with one of these. Different parts of your body acting in concert, agile and fluid movement. Summon your internal strength. Unleash raw impulses. Receive reports from your senses. An advanced covert spy technique. Let's go. 1 for sensors, I think. I guess we'll see how this plays out. Raise a relation skill to better understand people. Blueprints. Decipher the surroundings to your advantage. See telltale signs and body language. Hide your feelings from the world. Understand what motivates people, including yourself. See the person underneath. In statehood. Command and intimidate others. Let's go personalism. Raise that one. Raise an intellect skill to hone your modes of thinking. Gain insight from elsewhere. Find the order in everything. Engage your creative engine. Understand the present through the past. And apply your technical expertise. I'm thinking records. Either that or Technoflex. The rational side of your mind, find the order in everything. Spooky action across this plane and beyond. Make systems, or this one, make systems and machines bend to your will. Apply your technical expertise. You know what? Let's go Technoflex. Begin. Beginning of the war will be secret. Jenny Holzer.
I once was a spy. She was brilliant, erratic, cursed, an anti-personnel mine in human form.
Tell me about her.
Her friends called her Herschel, but for her controllers, she was Cascade.
Your name and your cryptonym. A dead limb twitches.
What kind of friend was she?
The abandoning kind. One by one, she watched her friends go out like distant lights.
What became of this Cascade?
Portofino 91. The whole sick crew. A disaster untold. The black page in the official records.
Anxiety raised. Oh boy.
The memory hums, an exposed wire.
My greatest failure. Let's do it in it.
Reports of how it went down remain contested, inconclusive. All that's certain, it began with a phone call and ended with 6 spies lost.
6 friends gone.
Some say she blew the network herself. Others blame structural factors or transnational capital. The rest just shake their heads as they look down on the smashed and leaking world.
The world. How did it get that way?
Some fool dropped it. One of ours, probably.
What about Cascade? What happened after 9/1?
She was recalled. They put her in the freezer. Forever, most thought.
They were wrong.
Even in those dark days, there were whispers among the lower sublevels, where they keep the true believers. Don't count Cascade out. 5 years passed. A little more of the world leaked out of itself. Cascade's controllers ordered her back to Portofino.
What changed? Why send me back?
Because I asked them to.
We're getting so much anxiety.
There's a new assignment, Cascade. I was supposed to give you the brief.
I'm here, and where are you?
Right here, in an armchair in a safe house above a 24-hour photo shop in the city-state of Portofino.
Who'd you say you were?
No one special. Just an arm-like sack of cytoplasm, a special move unique to single-cell organisms. But before that, I was like you, a spy for the People's Republics. One of the varieties of mankind. This is a dangerous place, Cascade. I should never have come.
Why? What happened to you?
I got caught with my pants down. On the plus side, I no longer have to worry about independent thought or movement.
This was the human game, and he played it poorly. Time to give up his seat.
Hold on, how are we talking right now?
We're not. This is all you. Conversing with your own mental projections, reconciling the dissonance inherent to your role, like you were trained to do.
What's your perspective, pseudopod?
Life is beautiful, cruel, full of hidden cues that I missed. Maybe next time.
Oh no, we're just getting started. We can pull it back.
Too late, operant. I'm smashed and leaking. Whatever happens has already happened.
And here we are. In a room, walking out of a bathroom. Let's see what we have here. Dishes recently washed. Yeah, I really need to go back to Disco Elysium. I've wanted to do it for so long. Something is rooting through the bin in the alley below. Back when I played it, they didn't have... they only had some sections that were voice acted, but I remember there was an update that came out that everything is now. And that was one of the biggest reasons I kind of want to go back. The toilet seat is up. Okay. So our anxiety went up 5 notches. Who's this? It was like this when you came in. The door. It is the tenant's responsibility to dispose of their own rubbish. Alright, so there's some steps down. Love the audio from the second you walk into the bathroom. You can hear it feels more enclosed, and then the second you walk out here you can hear more. Maybe we close the door. This is the door you came in from. Hey, we can't go downstairs. Time to figure out what we can do. Object room. Okay. Party alley. Escape. Trousers up there. My hand is empty. See if we can talk to him.
Displayed on the chair before you.
Oh, there we go.
Is a man, approximately mid-30s. His chest rises and falls in steady rhythm as he stares beyond you, unblinking. Alive, yet not alive.
Nice. Instincts and shadow play. Both success.
A pair of headphones have slipped partway off his head, connected to a stereo system beside him.
Hello? Pseudopod?
No response. His eyes are still
More
fixed
anxiety.
glassily on the ceiling. The pupils quiver like a failing heartbeat.
We got the ceiling.
Cream paint, peeling slightly. A small room in a city past its prime. Nothing to suggest why the man is so interested in it.
Hey, why aren't you talking anymore? Been like this since you walked in. Anything to the contrary should be marked down as a grip on reality type problem. All right, well, touch his arm.
You get no response. No flinch. No twitch.
The film is monochrome and silent. The only soundtrack is the low hum of the projector as the celluloid rushes from its spool.
As you stare down at him, the man begins to draw.
In his eyes. Someone has left for the last time. Rub his bald spot for good luck. Give him a reassuring pat. Give his head a reassuring pat.
The man seems no more or less assured than before.
Study his clothes.
Stiff collared shirt, a snug brown jacket, and nothing below the waist but a pair of red briefs.
White spindles of leg hit your vision like a pair of flashbangs. Mayday, visuals lost, visuals lost. Must be a natural defense system, blink it away.
Entirely unfit for purpose, based on his current state. Nature's final defense, playing dead.
Your eyes readjust. You notice the man is also wearing 3 layers of socks, each slightly shorter than one beneath it. For some reason, this detail strikes you as very sad. Well fortified. Maybe he overheated and had to lose the trousers to compensate. Sure. Check on the area around him.
There is no smell of alcohol, nor any open containers. No drug paraphernalia either. Just a loose cord trailing to the stereo system. Like a cosmonaut's safety tether.
Check his vitals. How you doing there, sir? You doing all right?
Your fingers detect a low, steady hum where jaw meets neck. Elevated, but not critical. What that means about his deeper condition, you cannot say. When in theatre, an operant must always prepare to be assassinated. Of course, it is better not to be killed.
But he's not dead yet.
Then the body is disobedient and must be brought to order. The man's eyes glisten. Bright red veins blossom around their edges.
We're anxious. Oh boy. Maybe this is temporary?
If so, he will have to become something else entirely. You both exist now, in different futures. However he ended up like this, the result is the same. Operant down.
For as long as he lies here, dead dreaming in a strange city, you are the final friend he has. The assignment brief, man, you've got to have it.
Not even a flicker of a response. The
Yeah, I don't
people's
think
spy
talking to
cannot
him is
be
going to
caught
work.
shirking. Time to escalate.
Statehood. Demand your assignment. Search for clues.
Clipped to the inside flap of his jacket, you find a laminated badge, emblazoned with the crest of the Import-Export Bureau of the People's Republic of Kohila. The name reads Esteman T. Below that, a title, Imports Lead. Sock Merchant, one of the opera's most battle-tested covers.
Oh, whoa, hold up.
That's what the badge says. This is only a cover, but such phantoms often mimic the Operant Bureau's actual hierarchies.
That did not match any of what that just said. But that's okay.
And look how well that worked out for him. You remain ungovernable.
I suppose I did. Oh, in the official parlance, you redacted, but you... Not before you redacted and redacted. Anything else in his pockets? Examine the slip of paper. The purchase order for the socks made to Carmuna Pessoa. Pessoa? Fashions and Garments Bootleg Bazaar. No coordinates found. Some kind of marketplace, but not one you've ever been to. Just 10 pairs? 5 pairs, 10 socks. Fair enough. Your decommissioned double has been making contacts using his cover. What it says about the reason you're here remains less clear. This is not a real order. It's a sympathy order. He obviously made an impression on the Carmuna. I'll hold on to this. Now we have his sock purchase order. Examine the business card. All you need is a miracle above a cartoonish image of a disembodied lips at a phone receiver.
Notably absent is an actual phone number.
Turn the card over. Begins
Into
with a
your
D.
pocket it goes.
Yum yum candy. Found some candy. Eat it. Didn't know they still made these. Delirium raised. Oof. I thought it was going to help. I was thinking maybe if we have some candy, it'll help with our anxiety. Keep on chewing. Okay. We can try this. Demand your assignment. Statehood. Failure. Uh-oh. What are we about to do?
The people's spies will not be caught shirking.
Again, that did not match at all. Where is my assignment? Brief.
You grab him by his skinny shoulders and heave him upright, his head lolling backward as he rises.
This is my big comeback. You're being extremely selfish. Useless. Now he slumped over.
He lands in an awkward position, like a crumpled puppet, bony hips raised to the air like antennas.
Sorry you made me do that. Did not
A
respond.
drop of blood shines on his lip. He must have bitten his tongue on the way down. Out of his chair, he looks smaller, more fragile, and somehow deeply lost.
I'll do what I can for you, Pseudopod. Once the party gets wind, all traces of his existence will be wiped clean. By this time tomorrow, he'll have never existed at all. The air in the room is dead weight. Stereo system. Flashes. Oh, we got a paper here. So I noticed we have
The
to...
table has been turned into a makeshift desk. A startlingly red folder stands out against the clutter.
There's a lot of stuff we have to... It's not just click once. It's like first identify what it is, and then after you identify it, then
In the Opera
interact.
Bureau's elaborate filing system, red is reserved for personnel files.
What the...
A small label in the top left corner is printed with one word. Your cryptonym, Cascade. It screams danger, not for human consumption. Your hand hesitates.
Open the red folder.
The folder opens with a whoosh. Before you, in neat monospace type, your life is condensed to its barest elements. Name Wilk Herschel, cryptonym Cascade. Born Landau, former Republic of Mercia. Dependents, none. Pay class D2. Years of service, 14.
Childhood, bourgeois. History of student radicalism led to persecution by monotheist reactionaries. Led to People's Republic of Korea. Embraced post-historical materialism. In short, born capitalist, reborn communist. Comrade. Gunshot, chest, rebuttal bullet. Okay. History of disassociative episodes and reckless action. Homosexual tendencies unconfirmed. Confirmed. Where did they come up with this stuff? Suicide risk minimal. As our moral statisticians have repeatedly instructed, suicide is merely a coward way to spit one last time upon the party. Moving on. End of the list. According to this file, that's all there is to you. This is me, but it doesn't feel like me.
Appropriate to one whose entire existence is a forgery. What can't be forged? The surge of all-engulfing sadness you feel as your hand rests on the page.
Anything else in here?
There's another page behind this one. It's labeled Service History. A tingle in your fingers. Your head grows lighter as you approach the crash site.
Read your service history. Nerve 4. Roll at least with 2 die, 58%. Let's do it. Failure. Ugh. Your hand grinds at a halt above the page and remains there. Maybe later. Rummage through the desk.
Amidst the crumpled sheets of copy paper and empty takeout containers, you find an open pack of cigarettes. Suprema mark. Smokes. Ease of mind. Call.
Pseudopod must have brought these with him.
There are a few mangled filters in the ashtray.
Examine the cigarettes.
There's nothing outwardly noteworthy about this pack of Suprema 100s. It's like any other found in commissaries and corner stores across the People's Republics. Except secreted
on.
neatly against the inner wall of the pack, just as you were once taught to do yourself. A crisply folded sheet of A7 paper. The Jukwa, Vubsquux, Ongs, Sixfazul, Exquam, Yijizv, Digaruk, Ravux, Skilbuch, Jittababake, Whatsup, Sift, Hugtok, Huichk,
It's still going.
Slaw, the Trup, Rillium, Nacht.
Bunch of gibberish. Must be a code. Carried papers like this folded up and hidden away in secret pockets and compartments. This is ciphertext. Likely a cipher. Its mate somewhere nearby. Take the smokes.
The pack slides nicely into your pocket, as though it always belonged there.
Search the desk again.
There's nothing left in there. Neither smokes, nor secrets.
Step back. The phone begins to ring. There it is. Oh, we do have a view of everything.
You pick up the
object
phone.
view.
The handset vibrates in your palm.
Hello?
Before you even finish speaking the word, the device connected to your phone base splits it into 256,000 encrypted fragments. The magic box, one of the proudest achievements of the Opera's Technical Services Office. Half a world away, a familiar voice splits into a corresponding number of fragments before coalescing again by your ear.
Please tell me you have good news.
The voice of authority,
Oh, it's my controller.
otherwise known as your controller. It's your double she's expecting. Let's not disappoint her.
Drop your voice. I don't have news. I have a problem.
Operant Cascade, you made it. Your voice hasn't changed.
Her voice is just as you remember.
We'll get to your problem in a moment. Put pseudopod on the line.
That's the problem.
You glance over at the man face down on the floor. A snail's trail of dried saliva glints on the side of his chin. You feel your mind starting to spin up. 5,000 revolutions per minute. It takes all your concentration to keep the receiver steady against your ear.
I don't think... Yeah, something's wrong with him. He's breathing, but non-responsive. More than I can't say. More than that, I can't say.
For a moment, no one says anything. There's no sound at all, save for the blood in your ear and the electrostatic hum of the ultra-long distance connection.
Has he been zeroed out?
Meaning eliminated, killed, rendered inoperant.
Technically, no.
Heavy
Not
words.
yet.
Words that set machinery in motion.
I have no idea. He was like this when I came in.
I'll ask one more time. Is your double zeroed out?
You must speak the word. She cannot make the determination herself. Once you say it, there's no going back. The momentum of events will overtake you.
I mean, he might as well be, but he might still be in there.
Cascade, is your double zeroed out or not?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Is he zeroed out, Operant?
Yes.
Right. I wonder which it is. Have our enemies blown us up already? Or is this just another day at the basement massage parlor of spy services? Fucking hell.
She's wondering how long till she can have a drink. Shriekily liqueur from a can. It's been several hours since I last.
The opera's going to hang me by the toes. For you, it's like
Uh-oh.
the satellite facility B.
You have reached the anxiety limit. Soothe yourself by choosing a skill to lower. Blueprints. Cold read. Stay on target. Keep calm under pressure. Well, we definitely want that out. I mean, this is at 5. Let's do this one. Anxious remove.
AKA the freezer, where the old, useless, and discredited are consigned until they're dismissed or die of despair. The freezer. Shiver. Resist.
So, what now?
Listen to me. This assignment is over. Effective immediately.
Over. Immediately. The words ricochet inside your skull.
The woman in the photo shop downstairs, Constance. She's one of ours. Let her deal with Pseudopod.
Middle-aged woman, dark hair behind the counter. You exchanged a few words when she gave you the key.
What about me?
As for you, we need to get you on the next aerotram out of the city.
That numberless phone line may be worth investigating. Perhaps the room contains other leads as well. They won't be expecting you back in the People's Republics for several days. Plenty of time for some self-directed espionage.
What are you doing here? We're gonna fail it. Failure. Yep.
There's only one possible explanation.
This is all simulation.
Simulation. That's a new one.
Precisely what the facilitator of a simulation would be required to say.
Found your cipher. You wanted me to see all I could handle before the handle. You wanted to see I could still handle the basics.
This must be some kind of maladapted trauma response.
You want me to think I've let everyone down again when I'm actually supposed to, when I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to? I don't know about that one. The secret message is about me, isn't it?
There should still be flights departing for Superblock territory tonight. Make sure you're on one of them.
But they both say it's sick, but different. Very different. I refuse to play along.
That's great, because you're not actually supposed to do anything. This assignment is over. Get on the next tram.
The tram, sure, I'm on my way.
If what you're saying is true, enemies abound. Don't get yourself zeroed out.
Sign the unassigned assignment.
A click, and the line goes dead.
Okay. Check the makeshift desk.
You return to the desk. The red folder is still sitting on its surface.
Read your service history. We have a 72% chance. And a 100% chance to fail. Again. Examine the cipher again. Give the ciphertext the finger.
The perfectly ordered letters offer no response.
Okay. The music player over here.
You return to your double split.
So, rough start. Let's try again. You looking forward to working together? Cool. Me too. Anyways, I'll be back later. We head downstairs now? Yes, we can. So they said to get out of here. Oh, hello there.
easy, lady. I just want to develop some photographs. I'm not trying to take your innocence.
Woman you met on your way in, she runs the Photoshop and maintains your safe house. The man you don't recognize. It's an interesting camera he's carrying. Professional class, no consumer model. That poor girl even know what you're up to?
You have a wild imagination. A little photo should not count as a crime. It's not like it's a loaded gun or something.
Mention of loaded gun stands your hairlines on end. Not your conflict, no need to engage. What's going on here?
Stark realities that prevent me from pursuing my interests. Also racism, maybe.
Where do you know him from? 16%? Oh, if you use expert? Oh, decent. I'm just now realizing. It goes to 35. Keep it to yourself, though.
Very well. Photo 24 can have this round. Thank you for this extreme stress I'll now carry through my day.
Gives one more glance and walks away. It was exciting, wasn't it? Who was that man? Nobody. A seedy little oddity who likes making fantastical threats. He's been here before? Keen photographer, limited in subject. Lucky for you to only catch him on the day of his banishment. Just because I'm working for the opera does not make me some kind of communist. Okay. It should go without saying is the spy service of the Superblock, aka the communists. Your politics are irrelevant to me as long as you do your job. So don't even attempt to seduce me with your post-historical dialects. Your double already tried his hardest. I'm here strictly for the espionage. Which reminds me, have some funds to redistribute. Your stipend for the assignment. You got 20 soul. Ka-ching! While we're on the subject of the allocating resources, here's that screwdriver Pseudopod requested. Huh. Toolkit looks so empty, barely usable in its current stage. What am I supposed to do with the screwdriver? Fix the damn fax machine? You'd also simply give it to Pseudopod. I'm sure he's more capable with it. Where's your double? Upstairs. Controller is clear. This woman doesn't need to know anything she doesn't need to know. Tell her. Show her the purchase order. Judo asked me to look into something. Do you know anything about this? I don't know who this Carmuna is, but what's her connection to Pseudopod? She pronounces Carmuna with a slight distaste, like she's naming a rival. I'm not familiar. What's that? Where all the knockoffs and the illegal imports come from, they make their way into the city. How do I get to this bazaar? You can see it out the front door. All right, thank you. I'll head for the bazaar, see what I can find. Yes. Welcome back to the opera. Okay. See if there's a few things we can interact with here. Holiday cards. Okay. Go out here. This is interesting so far. This is kind of it's always, I would say it's hard for a demo like this to kind of get everything across. I mean, it's got an interesting premise so far, and I have so many questions. I don't know how far it'll actually end up going here, but this is pretty cool. Has me asking a lot of questions and wanting to know more about the world and what they're setting up here, for sure. There's so much potential with it. The guy right here, my son dresses like Elysium. Now it's dangerous. You asking for me?
Finally, someone with courtesy. Do you know when the 9 is coming?
A
No idea.
handsome man shifts in place, glancing over his shoulder toward the tram lines. Suitcases surround him.
I'm just out for a walk.
Ah, sorry to bother you, madame. I suppose not everyone is stranded here like myself.
Why are you stranded?
I'm waiting on the 9. I was told it was having some problems. But it's supposed to be in service any day now.
How long have you been waiting?
I was told it's supposed to be in service any day now. That was a week ago.
Oof.
Enough time to grow accustomed to new surroundings and start noticing things.
Maybe I could ask around about the 9, see what's up.
I would appreciate it.
Have you seen my colleague by chance? Middle-aged man, medium height, brown jacket, bald spot.
I did see a man like that some days ago, I think. Near the bazaar, in fact.
Ah, perfect.
Our sleeping brother.
Was he with anybody?
No, he was alone. Why do you ask?
He was supposed to meet me here, but didn't show.
I guess we share the same fate.
I'll check back soon.
Thank you. I'll be here in the meantime. Waiting.
Okay, so the bazaar is over here.
You
Oh, we
hear
have
laughter
something?
and music ahead. You can still make out the lower half of the words "Elk Free" sticking out on the brick beneath. Sniff. Get the smells.
Where to begin? Get a purchase order from the bazaar vendor signed Carmuna. Must be there somewhere. So keep an eye out for someone named Carmuna. Somebody right here.
Excuse me. Can you take a look at this?
Look at the photograph. Robust man into his 60s. He is remarkable save his eyes.
Have you seen him before?
What's this about?
Have you?
Who is he?
Mi viejo. My dad. He's been missing a few days.
Does your dad have a name?
Right, I should have started with that, I guess. His name's Klantz.
Sorry to hear that.
He probably just started walking and got lost. Old people do that kind of thing.
Yes, they do. No sleep, 3, maybe 4 days. Was his memory going?
He's kind of forgetful sometimes. Not a lot, but I'm just worried. I told him watching too much TV was making him crazy.
He can't have just wandered off.
No, I mean, that's the most likely scenario, right? Ugh, this is kind of embarrassing.
Embarrassment isn't the problem. A much darker feeling is trying to claw its way into her consciousness.
My dad developed this insane theory about the payphone to the western exit of the bazaar.
Go on.
Dad thought certain words said into the right phone gets your attention from the wrong people. He was convinced Emter was behind it all.
The Empire stands terrorized.
Dad and his friend Gilmar were big into conspiracies. They were obsessed with this show, The Reality Situation. They really bought all that stuff.
What are the words he thought it set off?
They seem pretty random. Cousins, moon, reunion.
What if it's tied to the cipher we found? Do those words mean anything to you?
On their own, sure. Together? Gibberish.
How do you know those were the words?
His friend Gilmar called him from that phone after he'd spent the night following around some Emter guys. They were both big into the conspiracy stuff. He'd overheard something and was explaining it when the call just cut off. My dad went by his house the next day, but Gilmar wasn't there.
So you're saying two old men have gone missing?
I asked my dad if the phone call was a nightmare or if he forgot Gilmar was going on a trip. I thought maybe the show was getting into his head, you know? Dad really believed it though. He looked for him for 2 weeks, reported him missing to the GMs. Nothing.
So you're saying Emter got Gilmar and then they got your dad?
A couple days ago, he stopped by the stall to bring me lunch. Then he said he was going to make a call. I wasn't nervous at first. I figured there was no risk of anything actually happening. And then he didn't come home.
I see.
Yeah. It's just crazy old man shit. He probably just wandered off.
Maybe there's more to it. I know enough now.
Yeah. Thanks for humoring me. Don't pay too much attention to it. He'll probably turn up any day now.
Are you sure there isn't anything I can do to help?
You could keep an eye out for him, maybe? I just want to know if he's okay. Anyway,
I can do that.
you want a wig? I hear they make you fun at parties.
Something happened to my colleague. Have you met a guy who was into socks recently?
Oh, yeah. He came by. Nice man. Talked a lot about socks.
Tell me about him.
He was, normal. Pretty forgettable, if I'm honest. I told him, unless your socks are mismatched and neon-colored, I'm not much use to you.
Any idea where he went?
Not really. Wandered off into the bazaar. What do you mean, something's happened? Did he use the phone?
Oh, I didn't say anything. Don't think so. I know where he is, just not what happened.
Oh, well, at least you have that.
Thanks anyways.
Sorry. Yeah, I was kind of distracted when he showed up.
Where's this allegedly tapped payphone?
Why?
Just curious. Have you tried it yet?
No!
You're not curious if the keywords really work?
Of course I am. But what if they do?
Let me find out for you.
It's the phone by the western entrance to the bazaar. Sometimes when I'm standing here, I think I hear it ringing. Nobody else can hear it but me.
See you.
Thanks for stopping by.
All right, so there's a payphone over to the left here somewhere. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, there's so much to see and do usually in like this style of game. There's so much to discover and find. Well, I didn't even realize I was going up here. Is that the payphone? Broken glass. The old docks. A decent amount for us to explore here. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, well, I think we're actually going to go ahead and call this episode right here. I don't want to go too crazy with the demo, especially if we end up checking out the full game. But if you did end up enjoying this, leaving likes is the best way to let me know. Let me know your thoughts on this, or if you have played Disco Elysium, is it a must-play? Do I have to go back? I think I do. And I want to. I know I've mentioned that multiple times, but it's been on my to-do list. I've just been looking for the right time to go back, and maybe when this releases or around that time, we'll do it. Who knows? But for now, I appreciate it. Thank you again. If you did enjoy this, those likes help a ton, and subscribe because I'm trying to hit 50,000 subs. I have tons of other demos I'm covering on my channel for the Steam Next Fest event. So feel free to check all those out. But for now, that is it. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And hopefully I will see you in the next one.